Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about a comparison between two real estate companies, Godrej Properties and Sobha Limited. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about this comparison, here's a small request. Kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel. Help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And if you once you pay $100 upfront, then you get 1 year access straight away. Now the membership is again like open, and you can take the membership. Whoever was not able to take about a month back because of RBI norms, they can try again with their cards and probably they'll be able to take the membership. And if you're not able to take the membership, especially the yearly one, you can directly email me. Also, if you want, you can take the membership on YouTube. So the YouTube membership is open from this month, and so you can check that out. And apart from whatever benefits Patreon members are getting, you will also get 4 live sessions every week. So Friday or Saturday you'll have live session. Like today or tonight, I'm going to have exclusive live sessions with YouTube premium members. So you'll have that apart from all the benefits that Patreon members are getting. Now about the industry, construction industry has been under the cosh or under stress since 2017. In fact, real estate and infrastructure industry has seen a total collapse from 2010-11, and it has not yet come back. So a decade of you can say pain in the industry we have seen, and now things are looking up. So it looks like the next 3-4 years could be very good for especially the good quality real estate companies like these two companies are, which have very low debt, no debt, or which have high cash and net worth, etc., and are you can say executing projects. So in that regard, construction industry is coming back. So real estate sector is seeing a decent upswing, and we are seeing that the real estate prices at all-time lows. We have interest rates at very low levels, and so people are looking to buy a second home. With work from home coming into picture, people are looking to buy better homes, better you can say backgrounds, because most of the IT people, most of the people in the technology domain, in the online domain, would be working from home, I think, probably for the next few years. So in that regard, there is a lot of home buying interest that has come in. So construction activities all across the board is really gaining pace at the moment. So both the companies are top class in this segment, and in my regard, that Godrej Properties and Sobha will benefit a lot as the construction business gets more momentum going forward. So set to grow at greater pace as demand will only surge from here. I believe the next 3-4 years could be extremely good for the business, and second and third tier cities to see greater growth. And I'm seeing that in my city as well, that things are picking up and people are constructing new homes or refurbishing their homes completely. So they're being dismantled and being prepared again. So this is another you can say change from say 3-4 years back. Things are looking up for the industry. If you look at both the companies, so Godrej Properties is perhaps you can call it as a large cap company with 65,000 crore market cap. Sobha Developers in this mid or small cap domain with 7,500 crore market cap. Sobha has better margins in terms of operating profit margin, but ROE is slightly better for Godrej. Uh, Again, the best part is Sobha Developers is trading at only 2 times sales, whereas Godrej Properties is trading at 32 times sales, and that is understandable because the kind of profitability that Godrej Properties has is absolutely tremendous, and execution is top class in this industry. And you look at it, institutions have 28% FII holding, 5% DII holding, so 33% is with the institution, whereas around 31% is with the institution in Sobha. So on these fronts, on these numbers, it looks like Sobha looks a much better valued company at these prices at the moment. If you look at ROC or return on capital employed, again Sobha is around 12.2%, and the stock is up around 330-340%. In the case of Sobha developers, it's up 400% for Godrej Properties. So again, it's slightly expensive, at least 20% more expensive in the case of Godrej Properties, the stock at the moment. A promoter hold around 58% in Godrej, whereas 52% is with Sobha developers. And we can't have a PE on Godrej Properties because one odd quarter was negative last year, so very hard to find out a PE there. Sobha is trading at around 110 times. So what I believe is Sobha is trading at reasonable valuations if you compare the two, but Godrej Property looks fairly expensive, but growth is good in that stock. So it what I believe is that if you have Godrej Properties from lower levels, then probably hold on to it. I think future prospects of stock surge better in Sobha because of the kind of valuation Sobha is trading at. But Godrej Properties may just come back with very good numbers going forward and the valuations will sustain. But in my opinion, Godrej Properties valuations at the moment is slightly stretched. Both have high institutional investment and that's a positive. And probably Sobha may play catch up going forward. So it could happen that Sobha developers moves up 60-70% from here, whereas Godrej Properties stays at the same level, and then the valuations would become slightly even keel. So my call on the stock is that Sobha looks a better pick at these valuations. But remember that Godrej Properties has larger institutions and promoter backing. Plus, they look at more premium segment. They are looking at more premium housing, etc. And so the margins are greater in Godrej. And going forward, the margins will only improve in Godrej Properties. So you can split money between the two on declines and probably have both the companies if you want some exposure into real estate. And if you have Godrej Properties from lower levels, you can definitely hold on to it. So if you have Godrej Properties from especially from 1900 2000 levels, absolutely hold on to it. Very strong support around 1900 2000. If you have Sobha developers at slightly lower levels from the current level, say at least 15-20% lower, 10-15% lower, yes, definitely you can buy again when the market declines or falls. But I think my view would be, if I would like to invest into the real estate segment, I would split money into two real estate companies, and these two are pretty good to split money into, and just hold both of them over the next 2-3 years. Both are going to do well because in my opinion we are in for a huge bull run in the real estate and infrastructure segment as well, apart from the whole market. So considering all that, you can have two companies of the same sector in your portfolio if you have 8 or 10 companies. So you can have five sectors with two companies of each. So you can buy both, split the money in both. So this was my video on the comparison between Sobha and Godrej Properties. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon or join me on YouTube as a member. Thank you.